Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing very well. I hope your 2019 is off to an awesome start. Today's video is going to be my 2018 beauty favorites. I have been meaning to film this and I just realized like, oh my gosh, it's January 20th. Like January's almost done. Like I need to get this in because I absolutely love yearly favorites videos. They're like the ultimate favorites. I love to see people's like go-to like die-hard products. And that's what today's video is. So it's my top 18 products of 2018. I thought instead of like talking about a million products, because it's so easy to do that, I would narrow it down. So I started off with seriously like a pile of like 50 products and I narrowed it down to just my absolute favorites, the stuff that I reached for over and over again. Just like my daily products basically. So you for sure have seen me talk about all of these things many times, but I thought I would do a fun little recap. And I also love these videos because I love to hear from you guys and let me know if we have any of the same favorites, what your favorites were, what I need to try, all that good stuff. So I think that we should just jump on into it. Cheers. Okay, this is in no particular order. I'm just gonna kind of randomly grab things here. But the first thing I'm seeing here is this foundation. This is from Maybelline. It is the Dream Satin Liquid Foundation and Hydrating Serum. I picked this up in April when I was in Europe, in Ireland, and I absolutely fell in love with this foundation. It honestly feels more like a skincare product on the skin. It is super lightweight, but it still provides a nice amount of coverage. It blends in so seamlessly. It actually smells really nice, which I enjoy. And yeah, it just quickly became my go-to every single day foundation. You can see how much I've used up in there. I became very nervous that I was going to run out of it and I wouldn't be able to get it again. So I kind of stopped using it. But I saw recently in Canada, like in our drugstores here, that this foundation is available. It's not the same packaging, so I'm still a little concerned that it's not the same, but I'm definitely gonna try that one out and I hope it's the same because this foundation has been amazing. Highly recommend it. It's awesome. The other foundation that I want to talk about today is from Lancome. It's the Teint Idole Ultrawear Foundation, and you guys know that I have talked about this 100,000 times because it is just the best. It works so nicely on my skin, and I hear so many good things about it. I think it works for a lot of people. It just gives a really nice amount of coverage. It is full coverage for sure, but it still looks natural on the skin. It has a very nice kind of satiny matte finish. It's just awesome. It has an SPF of 15 in it, but it does not give that flashback. You can for sure wear it in photography. This is kind of my go-to if I'm going to like a wedding or an event or whenever I want my makeup to look extra good. This is the one that I reach for, and I just think it's a phenomenal product. Lancome has some of my absolute favorite base products. I think they do foundations and all that kind of stuff so well. So yeah, these two foundations for sure were my top of the year. This one is kind of like an everyday one. This is a more like special event type of deal, but either one of these are absolutely amazing. My favorite mascara of the year is for sure the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. I have two here. Both of them are good. Neither one is dried up, so I don't know why I do that. I get two on the go. It's very annoying. But anyways, I love this mascara so much. It just gives so much volume and length, and I just feel like it cannot be beat. I get asked all the time from people like, hey, like what's your favorite mascara? And I always recommend this because I just feel like I'd be so shocked if someone didn't like this mascara because it is just awesome. It's so good, and I love trying out new mascaras, but I find I always go back to this guy. It's awesome. My favorite bronzer of the year has got to be the Lancome Star Bronzer in SUNSWEPT. You guys see me use this in basically every single video. It's just the perfect shade for me. It blends on so nicely, like there's no patchiness to it. It's not the easiest to get your hands on. Like when I buy it, I get it from Nordstrom because I never see it at Sephora or anywhere else, but it is just the most beautiful and it lasts a long time. Like I have bought, this is only the second one that I've bought, but I'm constantly using it. I just think that it is absolutely perfect. It is such a beautiful bronzer. And I also quickly will say that the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer is also a favorite and it's easier to get. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer is so amazing, and I feel like there has been so many concealers that have come out since this guy, but I always go back to it and just absolutely love it. It is so thin and like fluid and lightweight, yet it gives full coverage. It doesn't budge anywhere. It doesn't crease up. It is just such a great product, and I feel like it doesn't get a lot of love these days, like I said, because there's so many concealers out there, but it is to me the best of the best. It is just so excellent, and it's kind of like again, that product that if I need to make sure I'm having a good makeup day, this is what I use. All right, this is number 6. This is the True Match Lumi Glotion Natural Glow Enhancer. I use this as a primer for the entire summer, truly every single day. Not so much as we got into kind of like the warmer months, or I mean the colder months, but the warmer months, oh my gosh, you guys, this was an absolute go-to for me. I have the shade 901 Fair Glow and 902 Light Glow, and I would just mix them together, and I also enjoyed mixing this in with foundation. This is such an amazing product. It's such an amazing price point, and it just gives the skin such a beautiful luminosity. And if even in the summertime, if I was having a good skin day, I would actually just apply this and then use a little bit of concealer in the places that I need it, because it is absolutely beautiful. It is so glowy and pretty, and I love this product. And this came out this year, I believe. I want to say I at least first tried it this year, and it's awesome. It is such a little gem, and a little bit goes a long way. I still actually have quite a bit left in these tubes, but yes, absolute beautiful glowy base highlighty product. Is this cute how I'm lining them up back here? I feel like this is kind of cute. Okay, speaking of highlighting products, these came into my life later in 2018, but I have used these every single day, you guys, since I've got them. I just think that you cannot ask for anything else in a highlighter. These are so beautiful and soft, and they give such a sheen to the skin, but they're not chunky, and it's just an amazing, amazing product from the drugstore. It's awesome that you don't need to spend an arm and a leg on highlighters, because I feel like, honestly, until these guys, you could not find beautiful highlighters at the drugstore. So my absolute favorite is the shade 300 Sandstone Shimmer. It's just this beautiful kind of like peachy gold, pale champagne peachy gold, I would say, and this one's a little bit more cool toned. I love this one for the inner corner highlight, but I keep these guys right in my top drawer here and reach for them every single day. They're so beautiful if you're looking for a really, really awesome highlighter, whether that's from the drugstore or not. I would recommend these. I really hope these aren't limited edition, because they are incredible. This product for me, like, normally setting powder is not like an exciting type of product, but this has been such a great staple in my makeup routine. So these launched, I believe, in 2018, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And I just think that this is such a phenomenal product, because before these, there was not a loose setting powder at the drugstore that I was ever interested in using. I really don't think there was a lot of options, but this is just awesome. So I use the shade 05 Fair and also 10 Fair Light, just depending on like my tan, and I mean, I'm never tan, but you know what I'm saying. And I just think that the powder in here is absolutely perfect. It goes on the skin in a very nice kind of light veil, but you can't actually detect it on the skin. It sets everything in place. I just love it. I think that there's no need for an expensive setting powder when you have these guys. They're really awesome. I keep pretty much the entire range in my like professional kit that I use, because they work so nicely on all skin types. And yeah, I think this is so awesome. And at Shoppers Drug Mart, these guys go on sale for $5.99 all the time, like $6. So I always have like 4,000 backups, but I love this. If you have not tried this, like, I highly recommend it. It's an awesome product. Another product that I have talked about in basically every single video in 2018 is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil. You guys know that these are my favorite liner pencils. I have the brown one here, but I also really enjoy the black one. But I just think that the wearability, like, it just stays in place in the waterline or on like the lash line as well. They smudge out nicely to do like a nice smudgy liner, which, as you guys know, is kind of like my go-to for eyeliner. But just in general, these pencils are absolutely amazing. They're a little bit pricier for the drugstore. Like, I remember thinking, like, why is that $16? But it's worth it. They're awesome. And just like, I don't know, I really enjoy it. Like, this sparks joy. You know what I'm saying? You know? My liquid liner favorite is from IT Cosmetics Superhero Liner, and this is truly, you guys, this is a standout product for me, because I swear to you, I have tried every liquid liner available out there, and there are so many great ones out there, but this one takes the cake, and I will tell you why. First of all, the tip on it is awesome. So it is pointy, but it's not like razor sharp. Like, there's a little bit of like girth to it. But the best part about it is the rate at which the ink, like the liquid, comes out of here. It just makes it so easy to do your eyeliner. Like, I kid you not. Okay, so the NYX Epic Ink Liner, I still love that one, but it wasn't until I used this guy that I realized the NYX one, it comes out really, really quickly, so you have to kind of work fast, and it requires a little bit more precision or skill, I guess, but this one is just so easy. I saw a YouTuber talk about this in a video, and you know SMLXO, I think she's so funny. She has the most dry sense of humor, but anyways, she recommended this eyeliner for those exact reasons, and I completely agree with her, and I love this eyeliner. Like, try it out, you will not be disappointed, but this has been such a great product for me because it actually makes me do liquid liner more, because you guys know me. Liquid liner is just, I think it looks so good, but Brooks is creeping on in here. Hi.
Love you.
Love you. But yeah, this has been such a great discovery for this year, and I highly recommend it. And you can just kind of like stand it up like this, which I enjoy. Okay, there's still makeup left, but I just want to quickly mention the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. Again, I have 2 on the go. Like the Monsieur Big mascara. Like, why do I do that? This is so annoying. This one's almost done. This one's like halfway. Like, why don't I just finish one? Anyways, this product, you guys, is absolutely incredible. Up until using this guy, I kind of just, I don't know, I thought all kind of hair oils were the same, but no, this one is absolutely amazing. It is weightless while being so nourishing on the hair. Like, I get very, very dry hair and kind of like coarse, and it's kind of brittle at the ends, and I'm trying so hard to grow it out, and I really think that this product does wonders for the hair. It is so lightweight. I feel like I could apply this entire bottle to my hair and it doesn't get oily. I absolutely love it. It's very expensive, but I really believe that it's worth the price. And yeah, it is just a very luxurious hair oil, worth the investment in my opinion, and it's something that I've repurchased over and over again, even though it is expensive, but to me it's absolutely worth it, and it is my one kind of like hair splurge that I do, and I really, really do believe in it, especially if you're like me and you get really dry kind of ends of your hair. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's such a great product. But I do wish I would use one up at a time. It's a flaw. It's a character flaw that I have. Okay, I have 2 skincare items. The first one is my go-to daily moisturizer. I would recommend this to truly anyone, any skin type, any skin texture, like anything you have going on, I recommend this product. It is from La Roche-Posay, and it is the Hydraphase UV SPF 30 24-hour rehydrating fill and care lotion, and this is just my daily moisturizer in the morning time. I am a true believer in sunscreen. I am someone that I wear sunscreen every single day, but I do have a hard time finding a sunscreen that I enjoy to wear underneath makeup, that is going to be hydrating enough for me, that isn't going to irritate my skin, all that kind of stuff. And this has been just the absolute best product for that. It is super hydrating and nourishing, but it has the sunscreen in there. It wears nicely under makeup. It doesn't smell like sunscreen, which sunscreen doesn't bother me, but I enjoy the smell of this. And just in general, you guys, this product is absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know if you can get this in the States. In Canada, it's at, you know, Shoppers Drug Mart, London Drugs, wherever, but I'll try to find it for all of my US people, or, you know, international, but it is just an amazing product. Like, this is something that I use every single day without fail, and I really do believe that it helps like my neck, wrinkles, and just everything in general, because guys, I don't know if you know this, but like, I'm 29, you know? It's just a fact. It's a reality. And then my other skincare item is also from La Roche-Posay. This is the Effaclar serum, and it says it's a pore refining anti-aging serum. This is amazing for skin texture. I find that this helps to keep, I get these little kind of like bumpies on my cheeks, and I'll get breakouts and whatnot occasionally, and this helps my skin so much. It has like hyaluronic acid, glycolic acid, alpha hydroxy acid, like all this different combination of acids that are so good for the skin and helping keeping fine lines at bay and texture and acne. And it's just, I feel like it's just the perfect product for my skin type. Like, first signs of aging, breaking out still, you know, that really enjoyable phase of life, and I'm also very dry, so the hyaluronic is great. But I recommend this to so many people. Whenever I have people reach out to me saying that they're having skin issues, acne, all that stuff that just sucks to deal with, I always recommend this guy. I just take a little drop, tap it in my fingers, press it into the areas where I need it most, and I do put it all over, but especially focusing it in this area, and I absolutely love it. I think it is such a great product, and I swear by it. If I get lazy and I stop using it, you know, religiously, I notice a big difference in my skin. My skin gets angry with me, so it is something that I also use as kind of like a preventative type of product, but it is just a little miracle, a little hidden gem. Okay, I have some eyeshadows now, some eyeshadow palettes to talk about. The Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This was an amazing launch for Urban Decay in 2018. I absolutely fell in love with this product. I still use it constantly, but when it first came out, it was the only eyeshadow palette that I was reaching for. I just think the shade range in here was really exciting. It was very inspiring for me. I love that there was neutrals, but there was still some color. The formula is absolutely beautiful. These transition-y shades up here were really awesome. And yeah, I absolutely love this palette. I still love this palette, and I just think it's something really different. I don't own anything else like this. There's these beautiful kind of jewel tones, and I'm really enjoying it in the fall and winter months. It launched in the summer, I want to say, but yeah, even in like the colder months, I just think it's beautiful. It's kind of that like year-round palette, and I think it would be a beautiful addition to any makeup collection, and I definitely want to film more makeup looks and use this in more videos, because a lot of you guys I know picked it up. You let me know, but yeah, just a really awesome palette overall. They did such a great job with this, and it for sure was a favorite of mine. Okay, where are we at? This must be, okay, this is number 15. Okay, another eyeshadow palette that I want to talk about. This to me was such an underrated product. So this is another Urban Decay one that they released with Kristen Leanne in like the spring, I want to guess. But this is just their little matte eyeshadow palette that kind of came as it almost felt like a bit of like an add-on to the whole collection, but I love this. This is something that travels with me everywhere I go. I think that this is the perfect matte neutral shade, and I feel like it maybe didn't get as much attention as her other products because they weren't maybe as like exciting, but for me, this is what excites me. But I just love that it has like a vanilla shade, really three beautiful crease transition shades, a deep brown, and I kid you not, you guys, this came with me absolutely everywhere. I would bring this and maybe like one shimmery eyeshadow, and this is what I was using constantly, and I just think that this is such a great palette. I'm sad that it's limited edition. I wish I picked up more than one because I love the shade selection in here, and it's like, this for me is like my no-brainer eyeshadow palette. When I'm in a rush, I grab that, you know, do a little mixture of these guys, highlight, use that in the outer corner, just super simple, and yes, I love this palette very much. A top product for me that may be a little bit controversial is this palette from Maybelline. This is the Lemonade Craze palette, and there was a lot of hate, a lot of hatred going around the internet for this product. I personally loved it. I used this all summer long. I just thought, I don't know, it wasn't even like I was thinking about it. I just grabbed for this palette a ton. This was a beautiful transition shade. I love the shimmery shades. I would take the yellow and just use a little bit to kind of warm everything up. And I just think that this is an amazing palette. I really do. And I almost like feel nervous to say that because I feel like so many people didn't like it. But for me, this was an absolute favorite. And I still really like it, you guys. I don't know, it's interesting because I have tried Maybelline palettes in the past and I'm like, oh my gosh, no. All of those like nude palettes they launched, not good. Even like a lot of the City Mini palettes I haven't been impressed with, but this is awesome. This is such a great palette and I really love the shade selection in here. They have a lot of like pinky corals and peaches and like shimmery shades that all are just awesome. And I use this all summer long, and I love that it was called the Lemonade palette. I just thought it was so summery and enjoyable, and I still use it. And do you guys like it? Someone tell me they like it too. Okay, and then I have one more eyeshadow palette to talk about. This is one that came into my life later in the year as well, but it is so good. This is the NYX Swear By It palette, and I have not heard many people speak about this palette. It really didn't, I don't know, gain a lot of traction when it launched, or maybe that was just my impression. But I think that this is phenomenal, you guys. Like, look at the colors in here. This is amazing. Like when I got this palette, I don't know, in the fall time, I want to say maybe, but I have used this so much since then. The formulas in here are so good. The mattes are really blendable. The shimmery ones are super soft and just like they are buildable. I don't know, I love this palette so much. You have these like pinky purplies over here, but also some cool tone shades mixed in there, like matte shades. You have this middle section of beautiful kind of like warm oranges and bronzes, and then you have some bright kind of blue and greeny guys over here. So you get in this palette 40 shades, which is so awesome, and it's not cheap. This is not like a bargain palette. I believe in Canada it's $49, so you can get a lot of high-end palettes in the $50 range. So this is expensive, but honestly, you guys, I think this is worth the money, and I just am really impressed with the shade range in here, and I feel very inspired by this palette. This, of course, is not something that I'm like bringing with me on trips or anything like that, but it is something that when I have time to play with makeup, this is what I reach for, and I really, really recommend it. Did anyone else pick this up? I'm very curious because I just love it, and I think this is such a great palette, and I'm excited to continue using it. I'm excited to have it in my makeup kit for when I'm doing, you know, maybe brides don't want this, but you know, like when I'm doing makeup jobs, because I think there's just such a nice variety in here, and it's just, I don't know, I enjoy this. I really do. And then lastly, guys, I'm sure you knew you were going to be seeing this product. My favorite blush of the year, by far, no brainer, is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Skin Awakening Blush. This is also a blush that I picked up when I was overseas in Europe. And this is just the most beautiful blush that I've ever used. And I use it basically every single day. And they did release a similar collection in Canada, like in North America, I would say, but guys, I have to tell you that this is my absolute favorite. I don't think they're the exact same, sadly, but this blush is just absolutely beautiful. It smells so good, like peaches, and it's just so pretty. It's called a Skin Awakening Blush, and that's exactly what it does. It has a slight sheen to it, so it's just super beautiful. Like this blush, cannot get enough of it. It's another product that I have been rationing because I'm so scared to run out of it, but beautiful, beautiful product. All right, guys, that's it. So here are my 18 products, my top 18 of 2018, and then two other things that I just wanted to mention, non-related to beauty. My favorites of 2018 would have to be getting engaged and the birth of my niece. So 2018 was a phenomenal year, feeling very grateful, feeling very lucky, and really excited for 2019. So make sure you guys let me know what your favorites are, whether they are beauty or not, and I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, all that good stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!